My very difficult relationship with trust and surrender. Just 2 years ago, if I heard the words trust and surrender, I would have said, no way, I do not trust, I will not surrender. Um, Very big resistance to all of this. I also had a lot of, I didn't believe in God, but I was like, if there is a God, then he is such a peep. I had a lot of anger towards God or the universe or to whoever is messing up this place, is messing up my life. So, and how do I get from where I was to this point making a video about the importance of trust and surrender? Very weird. Well, we all learn lessons in this life, and one of the very important lessons that I have been learning is to learn to trust the universe and to surrender to the path that it guides me on. Um, as I said, it has taken a long time, at least 2 years, to get from where I was to here, and I'm definitely not 100% there yet. But I'm getting there. I feel the shift, and I feel why I want to surrender, and I feel I really trust my higher self right now. Higher self, aka the universe. So one of the things that's very important there is that my idea of God has changed enormously from this being, yeah, this all powerful um, God that just plays with us down here, directs our lives, to actually now my idea of God or source or the universe is more my own higher self, because we all have different, well, our souls are split into different parts. They're fractured. And a lot of those parts are in the higher dimensions, and all of those higher parts together make your higher self. And when you go up to the highest level, then the highest level of your soul fragment, higher self, is kind of what makes source. So your higher self is a part of source, and in this high level, there's not really a difference anymore between the part of your higher self and someone else. It all blends. It's one big soul soup. So when I now think of the universe, I think of my own higher self, because that is my channel to the universe, and my own higher self kind of is the universe because it is connected to everything at that high level there. So I don't think of God as an external being anymore that yeah, that has evil intentions for this planet and makes it a mess here. And if he doesn't have evil intentions, then why doesn't he do anything? Why doesn't he make it better? All of that anger has shifted because I worked on releasing it, for one, but also because I see God as something completely different now. Universe source is not at all what we think of as God. It is all of us combined. And there are reasons why our Earth is the way it is. I talk about that in separate videos, not going to get into that, but it also helps in shifting. But the major thing that has changed my perspective on trust and surrender is getting too hot, removing the sweater. When I start talking in these videos, I get so animated and energized, immediately warm. But so the major thing that has made me trust the universe and go into this mode of surrender is just by experiencing it, by not following the universe and seeing where that leads, and by following and seeing where that leads. And one very major thing there is, what is following the universe? Following the path that the universe has laid down for you. It is following your own heart. It is doing what you want. It is doing what feels right. And of course, that is its own reward in itself. Not to fight against what you want, what you know is right anymore. Just do what you really want. It is so great. And if you start doing that and you see that it has results and that this is the way to go, it's so mind blowing. It's so heart opening. So by doing, it's actually, you learn by doing, by following your heart and your intuition, aka following the path that the universe lays down for you. You start experiencing how great it is and that the universe really has your back. And every time that I got afraid, nothing bad happened, and that's how I learned to trust that I am protected, that my higher self really knows what they're doing. They will not let me get hurt for no reason. They have got my back. I feel it so strongly. We are a team. We are all connected. I am not on my own here. And so, as I said, living in this flow of trust and surrender to the universe is following your heart, doing what you want. And very important there, it's not forcing things to happen. You force things out of fear, out of anger, out of control. And this is the exact opposite of trust and surrender. So, if you want something, it's okay to want, it's okay to visualize, it's okay to manifest. But if it's not happening, then don't force it. Then the universe has a reason for the thing not happening. Then it's not for you. Then maybe there's a lesson that you need to learn first, or there's a much better opportunity that you're not seeing right now. So never ever force things and just let things come to you. With the side note that it's not just being in surrender doesn't mean being passive. It is a part because you're not forcing things anymore. But when you feel like action is wanted, when you want to take action, when you feel energized, when you feel enthusiastic for something, then take action. And that action will bring you into the flow of things happening. And if it doesn't, then fine, either you keep doing it because it's just fun, no matter the results, or yeah, you just don't force things, or maybe you stop doing it if it doesn't feel good anymore. So you take action when it feels right to take action, when it feels good, when it feels fun, but you don't take action to force things. For example, this YouTube channel, great example. I started it a very long time ago. Well, very long time ago, 3 years or something. Just out of enthusiasm, and I changed the name a couple of times. I changed the topics a couple of times. I only post videos when I feel like it. So it's not, my intention was never to really have a big YouTube channel and lots of followers and make money out of it. I always just did it because I felt like sharing. Until I would say about 2 months ago, when I was on holiday in Spain for a month, I really felt like I want to get serious with the channel now. I want to post regularly. I want to get more followers. I want to somehow make money out of it, not of the channel itself, but when you have a group of followers, you can like organizing online gatherings, ceremonies, courses, whatever comes out of the flow. And so I started doing that. I made a video almost every day in Spain. I was there for a month. We didn't have any internet, so I couldn't post the videos. But then I started posting them as soon as I got home. And almost no followers resulted, almost no views. So at first I was like, I really felt like doing this, felt like making the videos. I still do because I'm still making them. But yeah, there's no result. There's no success. We want success here on Earth. So I was like, what's going on here? And of course, I wanted to force things because this is what I want to do. It feels good. I want results. So I worked with the energy, as I describe in other videos, how you can channel your higher self to make things happen that you want. I will link those videos in the description. And it didn't work. Still no results. So I could go on forcing things like make a video every day because I want to achieve a goal and I will achieve a goal, and then promote things and have an Instagram account. That would be what I would consider forcing because I don't feel like it. I feel like making videos when I feel like it. So now it's like 1 or 2 times a week. I do not feel like going on social media, so I don't do that. That would be absolutely forcing things. I'm not gonna make ads or anything. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna go on with this flow because it feels nice, because I love making the videos. And I let go of the results. No doubt that there is an important lesson here, probably an ego lesson, like detaching from success, from what we think on earth is success, doing things because I want to do it and not because of the success that it gives me. Lots of things that I can think of that I'm learning here. So the main thing is, for a moment I tried to force it by working with the energy, and it didn't feel good. Immediately I felt like, yeah, it just kind of, it made me go like this instead of opening up. So I felt this is not a way to do. And of course, if you trust the universe, then you just do what you want and you know that the result will come. I have taken the action, the inspired action, you could say. I make the videos, so that's all the action that is required. And if success is going to follow, then it will in perfect timing. And not when my little human self wants it, but when the universe says, now it is time. So this is the trust and the surrender. I keep making the videos because I want to make them, and it's so much fun to do it. And I know that there are some people watching them at least, and I know that it's helping them. That's enough for now. And also, I have this knowing that at some point it will come, the channel will suddenly explode when the time is there, and by then I will have this long series of videos that people can watch. Maybe by then I will have less time to make them or something. I feel it's just a time now to make the videos. So this is what I mean with surrender, with acceptance, with going with the flow. It's not forcing things, like not forcing success, but doing what you feel like doing. And I feel like making the videos, so I make them. And I trust that there is a reason why I feel like it. Because what you want to do, what you feel like doing in your heart, this is coming directly from your higher self, and they have a reason. We cannot see the reason here on our small earthly view, but it's there, and I trust that my higher self knows what they're doing and that I am not wasting my time here. And this also ties into manifestation because once you get into spirituality, somehow you always find manifestation on your path. And it's such a cool idea that you can just make happen what you want. I mean, whoa, how much better this world suddenly looks. But as I said, manifestation is actually working with energy. And you can do that by the techniques that we are taught, by using affirmations, by saying things in your mind and then letting go of the manifestation techniques. But what it comes down to is that this is just a way of manipulating energy. And you can do that in other ways as well, like I teach in my other videos, speaking light language, using your imagination, using physical movements. All of these are ways to manipulate energy, and so all of these are ways to manifest. And manifestation actually just so it's energy work, it's magic, however you want to call it. But so my point was, manifestation is good when you feel inspired. Absolutely manifest. But if it's not coming, then don't force it. Because if you then keep manifesting, you're forcing things. And there's a reason why it's not coming. And maybe if you keep manifesting every day, you are very strict, you're very determined, then it might happen because that's how it works. If you're determined enough, you will get what you want. But what you want isn't necessarily what you need. And if the universe gives you the clue of this is not what you need right now, it's not coming, then take that clue and don't manifest that anymore. Because when we manifest, you're manifesting from the ego, from what our ego wants. It wants success, it wants security, it often manifests out of fear, out of anger. Even if it's not that clear always, that's often what's underneath there. So if you manifest from those things, we're not getting what we really want in life. But if we're manifesting from the higher self, that's a totally different story. And how you manifest from your higher self is just by following the path that your higher self puts you on. So by doing what you want to do, what you really like, what you love, what feels so good. And don't even have to manifest that path because that path is there and your higher self is just making you walk it. So pretty easy actually. But then, so what does it mean to manifest there? It's working with the energy there. It's when you feel, okay, I'm on the path, but something is needed here, then you do energy work there. In however form it can be, using your thoughts, like in classic manifestation, it can be other ways. So it's not from your ego, I want to have success with this YouTube channel, so I'll manifest it. It's walking the path that my higher self leads me on, so doing what I want, which is making these videos right now. And when I feel that something needs to move in the energy, then I do that, but not with the intention of having success or having security or having what I think I want, but by following my heart, by helping other people, by doing good things, not necessarily for me, but just because they feel right. And that's a totally different story. So, in essence, the path of trust and surrender for me is basically doing what you want and what feels right and letting go of expectations and trusting that what needs to happen will happen as long as you're on the path that your higher self guides you on. And you're on that path when you do what you want to do, what you love, what feels right. And of course, It's very, very okay to work with energy along that path to manifest. But if things aren't happening, then don't force them. Don't force them out of what you think you want, because it's probably not what you really, really want or need. And another good example, so I use this YouTube video, this YouTube channel as an example, but also our healing, because all of us are healing. We all have accumulated a lot of trauma, which is normal, which is part of this earth game. And we want to heal because it's a very necessary step. Healing is really, really crucial. But also in our healing, we can get like obsessive and yeah, very, very strict, very icky. Like we want to do things basically. We want to make the shift happen. We want to force it. We want to force things out of us. We want to force releases. And it's the same thing here. Your higher self guides this process. It's not you, you small human beings guiding it. It is your heart. It is your higher self. So do what you want also in the healing process. Let go of the healing if it doesn't feel good for a moment. Just rest, just have fun, just go out with friends, just lay on the beach, whatever, read a book. um because yeah, the healing should not be forced, just like other things should not be forced. You follow the path that your higher self guides you on. You follow your heart. You work a bit with energy. You do what feels good. You do what you love, but you don't get obsessed with I have to do this and this, and if I try this and this method, maybe it will shift, and I have to work hard every day. You don't have to anything. It is not working hard. It is not a difficult path. It is doing what you want. That is for everything, for yeah, having material things in your life, for healing, for finding friends, for having success in your spiritual path that you're going. Everywhere it's the same thing. Don't force things. Do what you want and trust that the right results will come in the right time. I think I have repeated that phrase enough now. And so again, also for trusting, you cannot force it. Where I was 2 years ago, if I had watched this video, I would not suddenly say, "Oh yes, of course, I have to trust and surrender, and everything is fine." It doesn't work like that. It's a process, and again, your higher self will teach you. They will make sure that you experience trust and surrender, and that you start feeling it. That starts coming from within yourself instead of from someone external saying you need to trust and surrender. It doesn't work like that. Patience, it will come. Just like anything, your higher self will make it happen as long as you cooperate, which is being mindful, watching your feelings, trying to determine what you want, because it's not easy. It sounds easy, yeah, just do what you want, but how do you know what you really want, and how do you know if the thing is coming from fear or from desire? It's difficult. All of this is a learning process. Go with the flow, make mistakes. You're allowed to make many mistakes, as many as you want, because you learn from every mistake that you make. And the more you learn, the more fun all of this becomes, and the more light you feel. And I don't mean like woo white light. I mean like not heavy anymore. You feel lighter. You feel the fun. You feel the enthusiasm, the excitement. It all comes back. So again, a wrap up. Be patient. Things will work out. And even if you don't trust right now, even if you can surrender right now, it doesn't matter, because your higher self will teach you this, and it will come. All will come in time. Just be mindful. Just remember to try to determine what you want and to try to follow that as often as you can, and everything is going to be just fine. Your higher self has your back. Like this video if you liked it, follow the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.